Hey y'all, welcome back to I Can't Make This Stuff Up. Nobody can tell my story better than me. So I have been holding on to this episode for about a week and a half for a couple reasons. But it's one that's been sitting on my heart and I just been kind of holding on to, trying to decide if I actually wanted to record it or not. And today is one of those days that has been quiet. And I've just been thinking about it and it's been on my heart. So I wanted to share. But before I get into it, I just wanted to say something. One, I appreciate you all who click and listen to me. Thank you to those who subscribe. I wish y'all would share, kind of boost up the visits to the actual page and the interest. Right now, I'm just doing audio. I am going to get to the point where I do video, but right now this is just where I am, and this is where I'm comfortable. So I appreciate you. But this is not a place that's all about pain, heartbreak, disappointment, or negativity. Life has seasons. Sometimes we laugh, we celebrate. Other times we grieve. Sometimes we learn. Right now, I'm simply sharing what life is teaching me in real time. My goal has never been to build a platform around pain. My goal is and has always been to build a platform around purpose. And sometimes purpose is born through pain. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into my conversation for today. Intent versus impact. Have you ever heard someone say, that wasn't my intention? You might have said it yourself. Maybe it wasn't. But here's my question today. Does your intent erase your impact? I don't think it does. I think intent explains where your heart was. Impact explains where mine ended up. Think about it. Maybe your intention wasn't for me to trust you, but I did. Maybe your intention wasn't for me to let my guard down, but I did. Maybe your intention wasn't for me to become attached, but I did. Maybe your intention wasn't for me to rearrange parts of my life because I believed that you would still be in it. But guess what? I did. Maybe your intention wasn't for me to love you, but I did. Now, before anybody gets caught up and gets it twisted, this isn't just about romantic relationships. This is about things that happen between parents and children, friends, coworkers, church members, business partners, leaders. Sometimes we invite people into places we never intended for them to reach. Sometimes we say things that land differently than we mean. Sometimes our actions communicate something our mouths never said. So here's the question. When someone tells you your words or your actions impacted them, what do you do next? Do you immediately defend yourself? Well, that wasn't my intention. Or do you stop long enough to ask, hey, help me understand what that felt like for you, or help me understand how I made you feel? Because here's the truth. Intent matters, but compassion matters too. Empathy matters too. Just because you didn't intend to hurt someone doesn't mean they weren't hurt. And acknowledging someone's pain isn't the same thing as accepting blame. I'm going to say that again because I stumbled over it a little bit and I want to speak it clearly. Acknowledging someone's pain isn't the same thing as accepting blame. Sometimes it's simply saying, I'm sorry it landed that way. Help me understand what you're feeling. Help me understand your experience. That's emotional maturity. I think we've been so quick to defend our intentions that we've forgotten to care about our impact. We become more concerned with proving we meant well than understanding how someone else walked away feeling. What happened to empathy? What happened to compassion? What happened to simply caring enough to ask, are you okay? Because if I accidentally stepped on your foot, I don't just say, well, I didn't mean to. I still check to see if you're okay. Not because I intended any harm, but because I care about the impact. So maybe the next time somebody tells you they were hurt by something you said or did, instead of rushing to defend your intentions, maybe pause, listen, ask questions, because your intention may have been innocent, but once you know your impact, your response becomes a choice. And you never know what that response is doing to the person you've impacted. Trust me, I know. So until next time, be kind, lead with grace, and never underestimate the power of empathy. Hope y'all are having a good day. Until the next time.